Wondermark number 1404. This is a Gax comic, and the characters come from this Beatles Weekly, which is some kind of weekly magazine. It's very Western. It's a lot of frontier type stories. I don't use it often. I only have a few issues of it. But I got to dig back into it. I want to use it a little more because there's some very weird and evocative illustrations in it. But in this case, we had to cut out the background because it's not it's the right shape for what we're going to do, especially because we're going to have Gax in here. Gax, of course, that you saw a glimpse there of the original like dinosaur illustration, and then his neck just gets put on any human being. And you're seeing I'm using the warp tool here. I used to, every time Gax's head had to move in the original comics, I would literally redraw it, or I would carve it up into pie wedges and then like draw all the in-between parts to like make it match up. But here, now in panel 4, I figured out the puppet warp tool. Puppet warp tool is one of the best things in Photoshop. And between the warp tool and the puppet warp tool, now Gax's neck can just go wherever you want all day long. It's amazing. There's no reason ever for Gax to now have a neck that doesn't do all kinds of crazy acrobatics. And even that guy was happy about it. He was smiling just there. When I recently did my readership survey, someone said, I don't like Gax. I don't ever want to see Gax again. Gax sucks. I mean, not in those words. But you know what? Gax does suck. That's why he's, that's his whole deal, is he's a guy who sucks. But you know what? We're going to see him because he's got his, he's a little bit sassy. And I feel like I need to make Gax a little bit more of a loser. Like he's terrible, but I don't like his terribleness being the punchline. I think his loserdom, it should be negative that he has this terrible attitude. But, it's also funny to have kind of a caddish character who, gets to say all the sassy things that, you wish you could say. But nobody wishes they were Gax because Gax smells really bad. And his odor is actually caustic to the human nasal membranes. So don't smell Gax.